Overpopulation, a term that is already familiar to us. Over the centuries, we have fought side by side to deal with the continuous increase of the human population here on our planet.
Overpopulation refers to a situation in which the Earth cannot regenerate the resources used by the world's population.
It is a state where the human population exceeds the capacity of an ecological setting. Because of this, people tend to fight over their daily needs. Access to clean drinking water, food, shelter, and essential materials for survival becomes difficult to acquire. As the global population increases, our resources here on Earth decrease, leaving some suffering and affected by poverty.
Overpopulation is a vast issue which is caused by numerous reasons. Some of these are being social and cultural features. Until now, many countries are still against the use of contraceptives and the concept of abortion. Most countries lean towards pro-life and reject abortion to masses. By persuading women to give birth and manipulating them with guilt leads to an increase to our world population, followed by decrease in mortality rate. According to the World Health Organization, the infant mortality rate has decreased notably from 8.8 million infant deaths in 1990 down to 4.1 million deaths in 2017. This information is one of the reasons why our population is increasing. In terms of our medicine, technology, and hygiene practices that we have currently, the global average life expectancy has more than doubled since 1900s. Last is lack of education. Access to education is necessary, especially towards females. It is true that most females already had access to education. However, there are still some who did not get educated properly. Because of education, a person becomes more oriented towards family planning and does not rush in starting a family. In addition, developing nations with high levels of education, such as Hong Kong, Taiwan, or even Singapore, have a lower fertility rate than those less developed nations.
Overpopulation is a serious social issue and it is difficult to handle. Multiple countries suffer because of this.
This is a list of the top 10 countries that have the highest population overall as of 2025. This data is acquired from both Worldometer and Population Pyramid. Although the Philippines is not shown within the list, it is ranked 14th in the world with an estimated population of about 116 million. From the list, we can see the 10 most populous countries in the world. Having a high population has its advantages, since the more individuals a country holds, the more manpower, which will lead to a faster scientific and economic progress. However, it also has some disadvantages as well, including scarcity in resources, challenges in healthcare and education, insufficient homes, and growing in traffic congestion.
Overpopulation is a deep-rooted social issue that is interlinked with different social science disciplines, and these are political science, economics, sociology, and demography.
Connection to political science. There are government policies that are implemented to control population growth in a country. Since overpopulation is a major issue, countries such as China have made steps to deal with their population growth. China's one-child policy created in 1979 is a well-planned and crucial policy that helped China to grab control of the continuous increase of the population. As the population increases, the demand for our resources increases as well. In return, we experience depletion of resources and scarcity. Moreover, as prices and expenditures increase, it creates an economic instability which causes poverty. Overpopulation is a major factor for countries to experience high unemployment and poverty rates.
Overpopulation is connected to sociology because it changes the way societies work and how people live together. When there are too many people, it can affect behavior, traditions, and relationships as everyone competes for limited resources. It can also lead to poverty, inequality, and crime, while influencing important areas like education, healthcare, and living conditions in crowded cities.
Overpopulation is tied to demography since it's all about studying the size, growth, and makeup of a population. Demographers look at things like birth rates, death rates, migration, and age groups to understand why overpopulation happens and how it affects communities.
If overpopulation continues to be dismissed and ignored, there will be severe consequences to the country, such as ecological degradation,
declining standard of living, and increased conflicts.
An increase in population leads to serious problems such as deforestation, pollution, depletion of natural resources, and decreased biodiversity. As of now, our environment is in a serious state. Pollution has become more prevalent. As our pollution rises, our natural resources are reduced. Because of this, climate change worsens and our world we know today is in danger.
Declining in standard of living. Access to clean and safe resources is reducing significantly. Our world only has limited resources, but the population we have now is increasing beyond our control. This poses a risk towards the health of the people. Nowadays, problems such as starvation and malnutrition occur alongside the increasing population rate. Simultaneously, the chance for a pandemic and disasters to strike is at an all-time high.
Increased conflicts. Due to limited resources and scarcity, it increases the chance for countries or nations to result in violence and political unrest. Wars in the Middle East and other regions are caused by competition to achieve land, water, and other resources. Many countries are victims of the harsh consequences of overpopulation.